Hey guys, it is Scrub here, and today I want to make a video talking about the main two, maybe, if I can get to both of them in this video, but I for sure will get to one. I know I make a lot of empty promises on this channel. This channel should basically just be called Scrub's Empty Promises, but you know what, I try sometimes. This is not gonna be much, I guess not a rant video, I guess more of just me speaking my opinions, and it's not really gonna be angry, you know what I mean? I'm sure there'll be a lot of fucking swearing, but that's mainly just because that's how I talk, period. You know? That's not just a character, that's not just me when I'm pissed off, that's just fucking me. So, if you hear any noise in the background, that's, I don't know, it's like fucking 11 o'clock here, and that's, you know, when everybody gets in their cars and does the fucking burnouts and shit everywhere, so, hopefully you won't hear that soon, since I'm moving, but to get into the topic of this video, hopefully, the biggest concern probably that I have with COD in its current state is that it's simply not as fun as before. And I don't mean to say that in like, you know, oh, the supply drops make it pay to win, or, you know, the exosuits are, you know, I don't know, too hyperactive or whatever, because honestly I haven't had too much of a problem with the supply drops in this game, and I don't really see that much of an issue with the movement system. I don't really care much, but when it comes down to like, you know, just playing the game, you know, it just doesn't feel fun, and I don't know, you know, why. Maybe it's just me. Well, I mean, yeah, this is my thoughts, but, you know, maybe it's just me, maybe it's just the whole Call of Duty idea in general, you know, the fact that it's so, you know, less hyped up now, you know, Infinite Warfare, nobody even seemed to care about whenever it came out, and when people don't care about things, you just tend to not care about them too. That's just kind of how humanity works. You know, if one person said that, oh, the next big thing is taking a fucking shit on your PS4, and I don't know, that makes it have 4K resolution or some shit. I don't know. Don't fucking listen to me. Anyways, point is, nobody's gonna listen to him, and nobody's gonna do it except for maybe that kid, but he's fucking retarded. And, you know, whenever less and less people keep, you know, play COD, it just kind of brings down the whole entire feeling of it. With no hype, it's just kind of like, it's just another game. Honestly, I've felt compelled to play Battlefield 1, which I don't even own. I felt compelled to play Battlefield 1 whenever I saw gameplay of it. I didn't even think it looked fun. To be honest, I think the whole... I'm perfectly for a, like, World War II COD, or, you know, even something modern, anything less futuristic, but I think they went a little far back with Battlefield 1, and I know that that's just my opinion, and I don't care if you like the game or if you don't. It's probably a really fun game, I'm not gonna lie. But for me, you know, I think, what is it like? I'm pretty sure Battlefield 1 is World War 1, right? With all the horses and the bayonets, it looks like World War 1. And I just feel like that's a little too far back. I'm perfectly fine with the past COD, I'm perfectly fine with the past Battlefield, but I feel like they went a little far. And that just doesn't look appealing to me. Also, the big maps, you know, the same people that bitch about big maps and Ghosts play big maps in Battlefield all the time. I don't know what makes it different, honestly, or what makes it different. I mean, I've played Battlefield matches that, you know, like in Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3 and stuff like that, I've played matches that last fucking 20 minutes or some shit like that, and I get like 2 kills because I never fucking see anybody because the match is so fucking huge. And to me, that's not fun. Even though I enjoyed Ghost, I don't really enjoy Battlefield. I don't know. But I actually kind of want to play Battlefield 1, even though I didn't even think it was going to be a good game. Still don't even know if it's going to be good or not, but I still want to play it. And, you know, who knows? I guarantee that if Sledgehammer does, you know, go back to exosuits, even though they said specifically that they were going to bring it back to its roots, if they go back to exosuits, this could be the end. the end. I know that everybody's been saying, oh, Black Ops 3 is going to be the death of Call of Duty. No. Infinite Warfare is going to be the death of Call of Duty. I'm guaranteeing this time. Because I wasn't around whenever people said that shit. I wasn't around with all the Advanced Warfare as the death of Call of Duty. I wasn't around for the Ghost being death of Call of Duty. Even people saying that Black Ops 2 is too futurized, I was never with them. Because I never want to say something so definitive and so bold of a statement. But, you know, if they don't take Call of Duty back to its roots, if they go back to this exosuit supply drop paywall bullshit, I'm basically guaranteeing that it's going to be the end. Strictly because, you know what, lie to us once. Or, I guess, you know, okay, so Advanced Warfare, none of us saw that really coming, you know. It didn't seem like that big of an issue at the time. A lot of people had a problem with it, but it didn't seem like it was going to be that big of an issue. And to be honest, most people thought it was going to be over with, and just thought it was some kind of experimentative thing. Then Black Ops 3 came around, people got really mad with it, and then Infinite Warfare came around, and people feel like this is the last straw. And if they do it again after saying that they won't, that's going to be it. It's going to be over with. It's just plain and simple. Even if it does seem like it could be a decent game, people aren't going to buy it strictly because of the principle. You know, the principle that, you know, these are fucking game developers. I'm sure, and you know, I know that everybody lies, but you'd feel like after a while they'd start to see the damage that they've done. And honestly, I don't know why they don't. And you could even go with the thing that, like, okay, so Advanced Warfare, Sledgehammer, obviously, in their 3-year rotation or whatnot, was the first team to implement supply drops. And so if the other devs had 3 years or whatever to work on their games, they could have already had supply drops in mind when they were developing the game. And whenever they saw the backlash, it was too late. You know, it was too late to get rid of it. But honestly, they're fucking game developers, and it's, you know, all you gotta do is just take all the extra shit out of the game. Just take the whole entire, like, black market section or whatever, just take black market off the menu. Hell, then nobody'd be able to even get a supply drop. You know, just take them out of the game. It doesn't seem to me, I mean, I'm not a game developer by any fucking means. I have no fucking expertise in that area. But it doesn't seem to me like it'd be that hard to get rid of. So I don't know. I don't see that as an excuse. I don't see the fact that they have any excuses. I guess now they're actually realizing what the fuck they've done. Maybe they realize that they took it too far by now, and they are actually being genuine when they say taking it back to its roots. But then again, everybody's getting super excited right now because they said taking it back to its roots, and it's the same kind of nostalgia, or not nostalgia thing, but you know, it's the same kind of hype that it doesn't mean anything when they say taking Call of Duty back to its roots. They literally remastered a game and put supply drops in it. Why? They put fucking microtransactions in a fucking microtransaction. I mean, I'm not saying COD 4 Remastered is a microtransaction, but they put bonus DLC in a fucking bonus DLC, basically. And if at that point you're not convinced that they're fine with doing this shit, I don't trust them. They could take Call of Duty back to its roots. They could go back to World War II. They could go back to World War I. They could go to fucking Vietnam. They could go back and still have supply drops. Taking Call of Duty back to its roots, to me, holds no merit, and actions definitely speak louder than words. When you take Call of Duty back to its roots with no bullshit, boots on the ground, no strings attached, when you do that, I'll fucking apologize. It's not like they're gonna care. They're not even gonna know I said it, but I'll fucking apologize just because. But until they do that, I'm not gonna hold them to anything. You know. And I honestly don't see why so many people are putting in that fucking, you know, oh wow, they said it's gonna take it back to its roots. That totally means something. No, it fucking doesn't. It actually doesn't. All that it means is that it might be boots on the ground. It might be set in the past. That doesn't mean that there's not going to be supply drops. It doesn't mean that there's not going to be bullshit. And something that I didn't even notice that they did, you know, in Infinite Warfare until I actually got my new headset and stuff like that and wanted to go sound whoring just to see how it worked. Just to see how well it was. They took out fucking awareness. I didn't even know that. But then I got on there and I was like, wait, where the fuck is awareness? And then I looked it up or whatever and it's not there. I thought I was tripping. I thought I was like, what? But no, they just fucking took it out of the game. And you know what, I'm fine with taking toughness out of the game, but here's the one reason I'm fine with taking toughness out of the game. There was no perk that countered toughness. I know now they have it just to where, like, everybody has toughness or whatever. It's like a default thing or whatever. And yeah, I'm fine with them taking it out and just implementing it like that because it was kind of a crutch perk. Everybody used it, and if you didn't use it, then you're retarded. But they took out awareness and kept in dead silence. I know that they have tracker which counters dead silence, but there should still be awareness. You know, that way people that don't use dead silence, you know, you can hear them louder. Instead now, dead silence seems like a crutch perk, and because dead silence is a crutch perk, tracker is a crutch perk too. Which, you know, they basically removed one crutch perk and implemented two. And I feel like that is retarded. Why not just keep awareness? You know, why not just keep awareness as hear enemies louder and cancel out dead silence? Then you could go around with awareness and not have to worry about anything. Or you could walk around with dead silence and you'd still have something to worry about. Instead now, dead silence has a counter, but it's not even that big of a counter. It just makes them sound like normal people, and I'll admit that tracker is too much of a crutch perk now. You know, I had to put it on because every single person that I ran into had dead silence or was lagging like a motherfucker and teleporting like this guy. Every single person that I ran into had dead silence. And I had to put on tracker. I don't even like tracker. I don't even use tracker because of tracker. I use it to counter dead silence, and that's retarded. You can't just get rid of a crutch perk and then, you know, make two new ones. It's retarded. I think, and the way this works in like picks and bans and stuff like that, I'd play arena with David all the time and he'd get pissed off at this, is because if you ban dead silence, I'm banning awareness too. To me, you can't ban one without the other. It's just retarded. The way I see it, you ban dead silence, then, you know, there's no counter. Then you basically have awareness or whatever. You ban awareness, then everybody's going to use dead silence. And the way I see it is that's retarded. That's why every single time that I banned awareness, or every single time that, like, awareness was banned, I banned dead silence. And David is all like, why are you doing that? That's retarded. Keep dead silence, you retard. It's a good perk. No, dumbass, because you had to ban awareness. I'm not going to have a bunch of fucking ninjas running around, okay? God damn. Okay, well, that's it for today's video, I guess. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.